India, a land of bright colors, old traditions and growing businesses. From the bustling markets filled with vibrant textiles and spices to the grand festivals that light up the streets with music and dance, India is a country that captivates the senses. Its economy is one of the fastest growing in the world, driven by a mix of traditional industries and modern technology. But behind its success, there's a hidden truth: the huge manufacturing slums where millions live. These areas, often located on the outskirts of major cities, are a stark contrast to the gleaming skyscrapers and modern infrastructure that symbolize India's economic progress. These informal settlements, often without basic things like clean water and toilets, are very different from the modern India we often see. The lack of infrastructure means that residents have to rely on communal taps for water, which are often contaminated, leading to widespread health issues. Yet, they are very important to the country's economy, providing low-cost workers for many industries. These workers, often employed in factories that produce goods for both domestic consumption and export, are the backbone of India's manufacturing sector. They work long hours for minimal pay, driven by the hope of a better future for their families. Life in these slums is a constant fight to survive. Every day is a struggle to secure basic necessities like food, water, and shelter. Despite the harsh conditions, the residents display remarkable resilience and resourcefulness, finding ways to make ends meet in an environment that offers little support. Crowded shacks, often built with scraps, become homes for families who move from villages looking for work. These makeshift houses, constructed from whatever materials are available, offer little protection from the elements. Yet they are a testament to the determination of those who live in them, who have left their rural homes in search of better opportunities in the city. Keeping things clean is hard. Clean water is a luxury, and sickness spreads quickly. The lack of proper sanitation facilities means that diseases such as cholera and dysentery are common, and the close quarters in which people live make it easy for illnesses to spread. Despite these hardships, the people living in these slums have an unbreakable spirit. Children play in the narrow alleys, their laughter a stark contrast to the grim surroundings. Community activities bring people together, fostering a sense of solidarity and hope. They are the hidden hands that help India's factories run, their lives a story of strength in the face of hardship. These workers, often overlooked and undervalued, are essential to the functioning of the country's economy. Their contributions, though largely invisible, are a testament to their resilience and determination. The slums are often close to factory areas, showing how they depend on each other. Clothing factories, metal workshops, and recycling centers. These are just some of the businesses that rely on the inexpensive workers from these communities. The proximity of these factories to the slums is no coincidence. It's a symbiotic relationship where the factories benefit from the cheap labor, and the residents of the slums find employment opportunities, albeit under harsh conditions. The work is often very hard, with long hours, dangerous conditions, and low pay. Workers are often exposed to hazardous materials and unsafe machinery, making their jobs not only exhausting but also perilous. Despite these challenges, many continue to work in these factories because the alternative is often worse: unemployment and deeper poverty. But for many, it's the only way to escape extreme poverty. The income, though meager, helps to put food on the table and provides a glimmer of hope for a better future. Families rely on every member who can work, including children, to contribute to the household income. This often means that education takes a back seat, perpetuating the cycle of poverty. The constant hum of machines, the banging of metal, and the whirring of sewing machines, these are the sounds of survival, a constant reminder of the daily struggle in these settlements. The noise is relentless, a backdrop to the lives of those who live and work here. It's a testament to their resilience and determination to make ends meet despite the odds. The whirring of sewing machines, these are the sounds of survival, a constant reminder of the daily struggle in these settlements. The factories and the slums are intertwined, each dependent on the other. The workers' perseverance is a testament to their strength and will to survive, even in the face of adversity. Their stories are a powerful reminder of the human spirit's capacity to endure and strive for a better life. And one of the saddest truths about these slums is how many children work. These children, who should be playing and learning, are instead toiling away in harsh conditions. Their small hands are forced to handle tasks meant for adults, and their young minds are burdened with responsibilities far beyond their years. Families struggle to get by, so children often have to work, giving up their childhoods to help their families. The economic pressures are immense, and the lack of opportunities for adults means that every member of the family must contribute. This often means that children are pulled out of school and thrust into the workforce, where they are exposed to dangerous and unhealthy environments.
My father is sick. He used to work in a factory, but now he can't even get out of bed. We don't have any money for medicine or doctors. Every day I worry about him, but I know I have to be strong for my family. I have to work to help my mother. She does everything she can, but it's not enough. I work long hours and sometimes I don't even get paid. But I can't stop because my family depends on me.
I met a young boy named Rajesh, his small body struggling to carry heavy metal sheets. The weight of the metal seemed to mirror the weight of his responsibilities. Each day he wakes up before dawn and works until the sun sets, his tiny frame enduring the strain of labor meant for grown men. He was only 8 years old, but his eyes looked much older, tired and worn. The sparkle of childhood had long faded, replaced by a dull resignation. His face, etched with lines of worry and fatigue, told a story of hardship and sacrifice. Rajesh's story is not unusual. In these slums, countless children share similar fates. They are forced to grow up too quickly, their dreams and hopes crushed by the weight of responsibility. The cycle of poverty and labor traps them, leaving little room for escape. Many children just like him work hard in these slums, their dreams and hopes crushed by the weight of responsibility. They labor day in and day out with little to no respite, their futures uncertain. Yet amidst the hardship there is a glimmer of resilience and hope. These children, despite their circumstances, continue to dream of a better life, holding on to the hope that one day things will change. Women in these slums have it especially hard. They not only work in factories and workshops like the men, but they also take care of their homes.
From sunrise to sunset, we do both, taking care of our families and earning a little money.
They cook, clean, get water, and look after children, all while dealing with the same tough realities of slum life as the men. The lack of clean toilets, limited clean water, and crowded living conditions make it easy for people to get sick.
Breathing problems, skin infections, and diseases from dirty water are very common, especially among children.
There aren't many hospitals or clinics, and for many, getting medical help means choosing between buying food and getting treatment. Yet even with all these problems, the spirit of these communities is strong. Neighbors help each other, sharing what little they have and supporting each other when times are tough. Amidst the hardship, there are signs of hope. Charity groups and local organizations are working hard to improve the lives of people in the slums.
These groups provide many services: schooling for children, job training for women, health clinics, and sanitation projects.
Their work, even with very little money, offers a lifeline to these communities that are often ignored.
They give people knowledge, skills, and chances to improve their lives, helping them escape poverty.
Visiting these slums is a powerful experience. The sights, the sounds, the smells, they stay with you long after you leave. It's easy to feel sad about the poverty and hardship, but what you really remember is the strength of the human spirit. Life here is a mix of strength, struggle, and quiet dignity. Despite the challenges they face every day, the people in these slums haven't lost their ability to feel joy, to laugh, to hope. These slums, often hidden from view as India's economy grows, remind us of the human cost of progress. The people here are not just numbers, they are individuals with stories to tell, hopes to keep alive, and dreams to follow. They are the hidden hands that make our clothes, put together our electronics, and build our cities. Their work helps our economies grow, yet they are mostly unseen, their contributions rarely recognized. It's time we paid attention to these forgotten communities, to understand their struggles and appreciate their strength. Making life better in these slums, providing clean water, toilets, healthcare, and education isn't just the right thing to do, it's important for the economy too. Investing in these communities is investing in India's future. By helping these individuals, we help them reach their full potential and create a fairer and more just society. The road ahead is long and difficult, but it's a journey we must take together for the good of all of us.